Hi Libras, how we doing? We're going to be doing your weekly from August 2nd to the 9th. All right, we're using the Australian wildflowers. I don't know much about flowers, but it's a really pretty deck, so see what's happening. Ooh. One more shuffle. What do we have going on for our beautiful Libras? We have survival with a Wirita. Not sure what that is, but it's very red. So I feel like you're maybe needing to get grounded. Or this might just be about survival. Maybe you're in survival mode. All right, let's see what is going on. This might be some kind of situation you're trying to survive, or you're just kind of in like a moment of just kind of like flowing through the motions, if that makes sense. All right, what do we have going on for our beautiful Libras? Ooh, very rooted, very grounded. Might have to look up in the book. Ooh, the Empress. The Emperor. This might be some kind of divine match. Something you've been planting for a while. We have the King of Wands. Ooh. The Five of Swords. And the High Priestess. I think it's a knowing. I don't know, whatever the survival is for you. We're gonna look in the book. See, the beautiful book. And sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I won't. It just depends on my mood, really. 101. So bear with me. Went a little too far. Here we go. This challenge is not to repeat past mistakes or become overconfident. It's a healing flower. It's a wonderful strengthener of the mind. So stop looking for answers and relying on assistance from outside, because really, because everything you have is within. So I think it's telling you whatever obstacles you have headed your way, you can overcome them. And it's also about finding some need for courage and not relying on outside sources to achieve those goals. So I feel like you have a Page of Wands and the Justice. So whatever creative ideas you're empowering right now, I feel like it's starting to tip the scales in your favor. You might feel some kind of heavy burden with the Ten of Wands, but I feel like, push forward with whatever you have to offer and allow yourself to build on that. We do have that Seven of Pentacles, and I feel like it's really grounding energy. The Seven of Pentacles with that King of Wands, and I feel like you're in that King of Wands mode. It's like whatever passion, drive, commitment, whatever that may be for you, it's like you're planting those seeds. You don't care. You're going to get it done type of energy. And then we have the Empress and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords tells me that, you might be a little mentally conflicted about how you're going to build or maybe how you're going to create. But I feel like the energy is telling you just kind of allow it to flow. If you have those mental thoughts, just let them push on through, but don't let any outside influences tell you otherwise. And then we have the Emperor and the High Priestess. Trust yourself. Trust yourself when you know what you're building, and just keep pushing. And I also feel like this Empress and the Emperor could be something divine. So you could have like a strong support system that's kind of backing you right now. And I really, really like that energy. But I definitely think that it's about some kind of maybe career path or career choice that you're just have this strong desire. And the King of Wands energy, I mean, you're going to get it done. You're going to build. It might be a slow build. It might be something continuous, but whatever it is, it makes you fulfilled. And I feel like you're not even focused on like the obstacles along the way. You're just focused on, you know, the higher commitment that it's going to take to build this with that 9 of Cups, your 4 of Cups, and this Hierophant. And this could also really be like, I don't really feel missed opportunities. I feel like you're going to shy away from opportunities that might distract you. Like you're solely focused on your dream right now. And that dream might be something that aligns with you. You do have a lot of major arcana. I feel like you're embracing this mental conflict, and not in a bad way. You're just kind of like, it's going to be there, but that's okay. I'm just going to see how it grows type of energy, and nothing's really going to stand in my way. And I'm really just going to trust myself. And I really love that. And you have the 2 of Wands, and it's like, you really have that world in your hand. What can you do with that? You know, what kind of magic can you make with that? What can you transform? What can you rebuild? You know, but I also think that in order for you to transform, maybe that mental conflict you have stirring, that's what needs to go away type of energy. I feel like it's a pretty straightforward read, you know. Don't let the outside world tell you what you can and cannot do. Don't let the outside world validate you. Show up, be confident, and whatever it is that you're wanting to root in the ground and that you're driven to do and driven to be successful, do it. You know, let those negative mindsets or those negative thoughts or that conflict you have going on in the back of your mind, just let it flow. Let it flow in and out. Everybody has it. Just say bye. And then stand. Like, stand up for what it is that you want. And it's really about trusting yourself, especially with this High Priestess. Trusting yourself and knowing that what makes you happy. Don't focus on the obstacles. Don't focus on any opportunities that are going to persuade you. Because I really feel like you're going to be truly committed to whatever that is. So we do have protection. You're not alone. You're being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. So know that you're protected. And I feel like you're divinely guided also. Balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What's most important to you. And that could be the 4 of Cups. The not focusing on all the obstacles that are in your way. And focus. You're in need of clear direction. Decide what you want in life. I like it. I also think that focus is not letting somebody dictate the decisions that you make or solely focus on that. Be confident in what you're doing and own it. All right, my beautiful Libras, that's what I have for you for the week. I wish you all the best. You guys have a great day. Bye.